Son, you came back. I'm so happy to see you. You are finally here. I missed you so much.
Hello, Dad. Yeah, I was not sure about coming here. I did not want to come.
What? Why? This is your house. You can come whenever you want, my son. Plus, it's been 6 months since you left. You went to Paris. How was it?
Yeah, well. That's why I did not want to come here to see you. I am very embarrassed.
What are you talking about? That's okay. You traveled with your girlfriend. I know. The last time we talked, I told you I did not agree with your relationship, but I did not have to tell you that, son. You are an adult. You are not a child anymore. You are able to take your own decisions. And I have to respect them. Don't worry. Now I understand that. I'm not gonna try to tell you what to do. Not anymore. But I do want to meet your girlfriend. I want to talk to her, and I promise I would not judge her. You chose her to be your wife, and I will have to respect your decision. Where is she? Tell me, son. I want to know everything about your trip. How was Paris? Did you get married? How was the wedding? Oh, I would have loved to be there, but I understand.
Dad, stop. I did not get married. I don't want to talk about that.
You are my son. You can tell me. I promise I will listen to you. I would not judge you.
Are you sure? After all, you were right. She just wanted to be with me for my money.
Oh, my son. But I told you. You did not want to listen to me. I told you.
I know. I know. But I was in love. I was sure she loved me. I was sure about that.
Poor my son. Don't worry. Your dad is here. Tell me everything.
Well, as I told you before I left, we went to Paris. The plan was to travel around Europe, in fact. We got to London first. There, we visited many different places. It was amazing. We took a lot of pictures, we ate delicious food. We went to the most expensive bars. Everything was perfect. After that, we went to Rome. She told me she wanted to go there. We visited many beautiful places and I spent a lot of money there. We also went to Milan. There, she bought, or well, I paid for that. I mean all the clothes she took from the stores. I spent like $50,000 just in clothes. I told her it was a lot of money, but she told me that it was her dream to go there and I just wanted to please her. Anyway, we left Rome to go to Germany, then Amsterdam, Spain, and finally Paris. But before going to Paris, she told me she was going to tell me what her biggest dream was. She said she had always wanted to go to Dubai. I said, "What?" I mean, we were far from there. I told her it was not possible to go to Dubai. First, we would get married and maybe later. For a next trip, we would go there. But she did not like the idea. She wanted to go there. She said she always watched Dubai on TV. That some of her friends went there. That's why she wanted to go there. She begged. So, I had to buy 2 tickets to Dubai. We went there. We ate in expensive restaurants, drank in the most expensive bar. We visited many different and luxury places. She bought a lot of clothes and souvenirs. She wanted to buy a car there. I had to explain to her that it was not possible to do that. She got mad at me because she wanted to get a new car, so I had to do something.
Oh, no. Don't tell me you bought her a car in Dubai. Don't tell me.
No, no. I could not do that. But we bought a car online anyway. A sport Ferrari. I spent $2,000 in that car. But she was happy. She told me she loved me a lot and that she wanted to marry me as soon as possible. So, we traveled to Paris. We got to France, visited all the tourist places in the country. Then, we went to Paris. There we would get married. Finally, I asked her if she wanted to invite her family. At least, her parents. I thought she wanted it. She told me that it was not necessary to invite her parents. But she wanted her friends to be there for the wedding. I did not get it, but that was what she wanted. So I bought tickets for her friends. They went to Paris too for the wedding. Everything was fine. Everything was so perfect. We got married in one of the most luxury churches in France. Her friends were there. She looked so happy. I had booked a room in an expensive hotel. You know, for the honeymoon. I prepared everything. Roses, wine, music. I was waiting for her because she told me she wanted to celebrate with her friends first. She went to a bar with her friends. I agreed with that. I mean, we had our whole lives to be together. So, I was waiting for her in the bedroom, but she was taking a long time to arrive. I called her and she did not answer, so I decided to go to that bar to see if she was okay. I was worried. When I arrived, nobody was there. I asked one of the bartenders and he told me that they had left. He gave me the address of an apartment. They had rented an apartment to celebrate. Of course, with my money. I had given her my credit card. I know I was so stupid. Well, I went to that apartment and I found them drinking alcohol and dancing. And my wife. She was there on the couch, kissing her friend. Her best friend. I did not know what to do. I just asked her why. She told me that I was crazy. That I was very jealous. She told me it was a mistake to marry me because I was too jealous and that she wanted a divorce. We had just gotten married, Dad. And she wanted a divorce. I don't know. Well, now she sued me. And she's going to take half of my assets. I'm sorry, Dad. I should have listened to you when you told me she was a gold digger. I'm really sorry.
You don't have to be sorry, son. Don't worry. We can all make mistakes. She's not going to get away with it. I promise. We will fight.
Thank you, Dad. I really thank you. I am devastated. I want to die.
You will be okay. And we have to do something. You will see. They also want to see how we will take revenge on her. Let us know on the comments.